channel. Happy 2023. It is the new year, so naturally I'm gonna do a 2023 home interior trends. I have my list here, so we will be going through that. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are coming back from the long hiatus that I took from this channel, welcome back. I'm ready to start 2023 with some more room renovations around the house. I have a room that I'm actually working on for a family member that I'm so excited to share with you guys, and a bunch of other things. I have some stagings that I recorded last year, I guess, and so I want to kind of do short, like, little films of those as well, so you can see kind of the behind the scenes for that. But without further ado, let's get into the 2023 home interior trends that I have kind of put together myself from, like, seeing what's online and whatever I'm watching on TV, and also I read some articles of what other interior designers think the 2023 home interior trends will be. So let's get started on that. Okay, so the first room we are going to talk about for the trends is the kitchen. So the kitchen is, to most people, the most important part of the house. It's where a family gathers. It's where you spend at least, I mean, I would assume a lot of your day in that room cooking food, or, just where everybody gathers to talk or whatever at the end of the day. So what I've seen for kitchen trends is I feel like we're getting out of more of the painted cabinets and we're going more towards the wood. We're not going towards that wood that's more of like a yellow tone, like orangey tone. That's old school, so not that kind of wood. More of like the warm, lighter wood, I would say. I've seen some darker woods, but I would say the lighter wood is probably more popular. And I've also seen where they do the wood cabinets on the top cabinets and then a darker color painted on the bottom, so like a navy blue is super popular, or like green is still very, very popular this year, or black will, I think, always be in. I feel like black is kind of like white, white and black. White kitchens I don't think will ever really go out of style. It's just kind of one of those things where it's light and bright and you can kind of add anything to the white kitchen, but I do think people are wanting warmer spaces. So I think the wood tones in kitchens are definitely coming back, but with a warmer, more of, to me, a wood tone rather than that orange yellowy tone. Okay, so next for kitchens is, I think that we're getting more into, I kind of saw both sides of this, but kind of closing off rooms more. So instead of a lot of what you see now, which is really popular, I guess, in the last 3-4 years, is this open concept, which is great. I mean, it looks great for some homes. It's not my style. I like more closed off rooms, and I feel like that's what people are wanting now, especially after the pandemic. People are, I guess, tired of being around your family, so they're wanting more of their own space. And you can kind of, to me, having separate spaces, they don't have to be so cohesive, so they're not in the same big space. You can kind of make them their own little space, which is what I love about them. And there's more wall space, and I love art, so there's definitely more wall space to hang art. Another trend that I am seeing for kitchens, on this one may be a true trend where it doesn't stick around forever, but bold stone countertops. So we are used to the simple white with a little bit of like flecks in it, or the white with the very soft gray or brownish veining in it. I'm talking about bold stones where it is dramatic. And I also think it's very popular to have the stone on your countertop and then the stone going up your backsplash. So it's not just seeing it flat, you're actually seeing it on the wall too. So it gives a different effect in that case as well. So this is a trend that I love, that I've seen a lot, and I'm actually doing in my kitchen, which I can't wait to share that with you guys. But completely getting rid of upper cabinets. To me, after looking at different kitchen designs for myself and how I want to live in my kitchen, I guess, and my kitchen is very small, so it would open it up a lot, is get rid of all the upper cabinets, just have one shelf or nothing at all, just above where you would have open shelving, just one straight across, or nothing at all, and just hang art or even wallpaper. Or tile it all the way up to your ceiling if you have the budget. If you don't have the budget for that, tile it to where the shelf you have is, and then do whatever color, wallpaper, or whatever on the upper part. But I really think that it opens up the space so much. It gives you so much more, to me, so much more room to like move around. I think it's a clean look and it just opens the space up so much more. Okay, now let's talk about wall treatments. I feel like I've said this, but wallpaper, oh my gosh, it's coming back. It is back, and it's not as, I guess, daunting as the old style wallpaper. You have the peel and stick now. I mean, you can just replace it super easy. It's super easy to put up. I really think patterns and like a texture, or like, you know, just something different on your walls is in. I don't think white walls are as popular as they are, going back to people wanting a warmer space, more eclectic, more collected space. I really do feel like a texture on the wall, whether it's like a wood slats or a wallpaper, or this really beautiful textured piece of art that just covers that whole wall. I really think that's what you're gonna see a lot this year, and I just think it's something that's gonna stay around for a while. Let's talk paint colors. I do think the greens are still in, blues, warm colors. I kind of saw jewel tones, but not really. Some people were like, it's going out. Oh no, it's still popular. I love jewel tones. I love a small room, maybe that you're not in very often, maybe like a lounge room or a bathroom or an office where you have more of a moody touch rather than light and bright. I love that for those spaces. But again, it's all about taste. So some people are saying, no, it's not really in, and some people are saying, yeah, it's definitely still in. Okay, so going off wall treatments, I think window treatments, they have a special place in my heart. I love curtains. Every home store I go in, I look at the curtains and the rugs. Like, those are my two things. Again, texture, color, pattern. If you have walls and you want to keep them more plain, go crazy with your curtains. Do a fun texture or a fun pattern. They're easy to change out, and really, I mean, people say, yeah, curtains are so expensive, but really they're not. You can find really inexpensive curtains and they look beautiful. Like my curtains that I have now, they kind of are tone on tone with the walls right now, but they are a linen color, linen texture, but they were only like $20 for 2 panels, and I did 2 panels per side of the window, so they look thicker. So really it wasn't that expensive, and they really look more high-end doing it that way than just doing the 1 panel. I really think making them look thicker with 2 panels on either side of the window really does help. But yeah, window treatments, not just curtains, shades I think are beautiful as well. They kind of give a softness to it, or another texture, like the wood shades are beautiful. So I really think window treatments are a thing you should look into if you think your room is missing something. It's probably a texture, and it's easy to add that to your windows. Okay, so after talking about like patterns, textures, blah, 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 I saw a lot of people saying that maximalism is out and minimalism is in. That's not me. I'm very much a maximalist. I love things. I love adding different textures everywhere. I love layers. I think it gives more interest to the space. So I'm gonna disagree with that one. I don't think minimalism is in. I think minimalism is in the fact that you don't keep as many things stored away. Like, you keep your things that you like out on display, but you don't have like closets and cabinets stuffed with other things. I feel like that's more of a minimalism look on it rather than complete minimalism in a room where it's just everything's the same color basically, or same like tones, like different tones but same color, and just like the basics. I don't think that's a, like, I don't want to say, I think it's a something people want, but it's really hard to me to accomplish that if you like more of a collected space, because that is more maximalism to me, and I don't think minimalism is going to take over maximalism for sure. I don't think that's the case at all. Okay, so let's talk about more of, like, I guess the finishes in a house. This would be more of like something you would be renovating, something to think about, a house, or building a house, things to think about. Arches are in, and I really don't think they ever went out. I think it's the way they were put in are more modernized now. So I think arched doors or arched walkways, or even like, I don't know, a piece of furniture that has more of a rounded rather than a square look. I really think that's in, and it gives a very cool look, and it's just different. I really think arches are coming back, and I think they're more modernized than what they used to be, but they're beautiful in every way possible, I think. So I really think you're gonna see a lot more arches in at least like newer builds coming to the near future. Another thing to think about when you are building a house or even renovating, flooring. I hate, it's a very strong word, but I am so tired and never even liked the gray wood flooring. It is the worst trend to me that has come about. They look terrible. They are very, very trendy, and they are they didn't last long. I mean, you can tell I'm very passionate about this. Do not put gray floors in your house unless it's a stone. Gray stone is fine, but gray wood look flooring it will not last. It does not look good to me. It is very, very cold, and I think we're getting away from that cold look and more of a warm look. So try to stick with a natural wood tone. That's what I suggest, either dark or light, however you want, or in between. I'm an in-between girl, so we have, luckily the house we bought, the flooring that was put in is a very beautiful middle brown color, and it's very warm and neutral, and it goes with everything. And I just think a natural wood colored floor will never go out of style. It's always going to be pretty. It can go with anything, any wall color, any treatments, any furniture. It will always be in style. So if you are thinking about changing your floors, please don't put the wood gray or the gray wood floors in your house. They are not going to last. And honestly, I think people are getting tired of them too. You see them in every house that's renovated. I mean, every single house. Majority of the houses we did in 2022, it was probably at least 65 to 70% of the houses, of the new builds or renovated houses, had those gray floors. And it's just not, it doesn't look good to me. So another thing to think about when you're putting flooring in, and this is like from room to room if you're doing different flooring, see if you can, and I don't know how this is done, and I don't know if it can be done with the luxury vinyl plank, luxury vinyl tile. I don't know if it has to be the real stuff, but a seamless transition from flooring to flooring. So no threshold at all. It's very seamless. It looks like it was meant to be there. It doesn't, there is a little bit of break, but it's so seamless that it just flows into the next room. So I really think that's something that, to me, is going to be a very popular thing, and something that's not going to go out of style. And like I said, I don't know if you can do it with the more affordable options, but if you can, I would try my hardest to get that look, because it's beautiful, and the transitions, they're not, I mean, they're bulky. They're not very cute to me, so I really feel like it makes your room look bigger and it would just be a more seamless look. Okay, let's talk about design styles that are in. So I think I've said this before, but I feel like that modern farmhouse look is kind of going away. If you do have that style and you really committed to it and you have those signs in your house that say farmhouse or farm fresh eggs, or the signs that label every room, or eat and laundry room, and I just feel like they're just not, to me, they're not designed. They're just something cute that people think put in their home. So if you have those, try to avoid them. It will, to me, adding a beautiful piece of art will elevate your home so much more than having a wood sign that says whatever it says on it. I just feel like getting rid of those and adding more art and texture will really elevate the look of your home. So try to keep that in mind, and I feel like adding more color with your art is gonna really help as well if you're more of a neutral person. So more styles. A style that is in is, I've seen a lot of Art Deco. So this is from the Roaring 20s. That's where Art Deco was, I guess, came about. It's very much detailed. I can put some pictures here of what Art Deco looked like in the 20s and kind of what it's modernized to now, and I really feel like that detail is what people are looking for, and they're putting more of that kind of stuff in their homes. Not so much in like permanent finishes, but like pieces of art and furniture. I really feel like you're gonna see a lot more of that style in homes, and it's more of a collected style. So we're gonna see a lot more of a collection of things rather than just going to the furniture store and buying matching bedroom suits, or like you have your coffee table matches, your side table matches, your TV console. I don't feel like that is, to me, something that it makes a house feel cold to me. So I feel like more of a collected, some pieces with a few more detail in them is really going to be something we see a lot this year and in the coming years, because even last year we saw a lot of antiques coming back, and you know, hand-me-downs from family members, like something that has a story rather than just going to the store and buying whatever you like just to fill up a space. I really think people are going to be searching for more of that story rather than I don't know, something trendy to put on their walls. There are many more trends for 2023 that I saw. I mean, you could go on and on. I feel like everybody has a different opinion on everything. The blogs or whatever online, some people say the same thing and some people say something completely different. So I guess we won't really know until the year is kind of halfway through, or you know, until the year is over, we won't really know what is trending for this year. So with that being said, all these trends and the things, in my opinions, that were brought up in this video, always decorate your home with things that you love. If you still love that modern farmhouse with the signs and you're like, oh, I love it, I totally disagree with you, Brooke, keep it in your house. It's your house. You should have a home that is collected of things that you love. You should be comfortable in your home. It is your safe oasis at the end of the day, and it should be something that you love, not something that is forced upon you. So always decorate your house with things you love, and if you need help with that, reach out to us. We would love to help you guys get that feeling in your home. So with that being said, that is the end of my first 2023 video. I kind of had to force myself to do this because I got out of it. I just got lazy, I guess. So I'm excited to share more things with you guys, and I hope this helps you guys, and I hope it interests you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
in the past again, oh. You know my little triggers keep on triggering